Hello guys, welcome back. Today we're checking out IDK's new album. I don't know if a lot of you have heard of IDK. He's kind of an up-and-coming rap artist. I think he was almost featured on last year's Double XL freshman list. And I heard the singles from this album, and at least 24 was a really nice single, and I really enjoyed that, which is why I'm not going to react to it on this album. But as he uploaded the whole album on YouTube with visualizers, I thought it would be a nice idea to kind of react to the videos with them, just so we get the whole picture right. And if I'm not mistaken, the first track is Cloud Blue. So yeah, let's get right into it.
So Max, tell me what happens when you die.
Oh, I know. Your soul leaves this body and starts rising to the sky. You go past the clouds, past space, past the universe, and then you get to the gates of heaven. Then
Okay, so he's got this kind of an interlude / intro. Yeah.
the gates open, and you walk inside, and you see everyone that died, like Grandma, Mrs. Lynch, and Tupac, and Biggie. And you see a mountain, a really big mountain, with a line that goes on forever and ever, in a circle. That looks like something very, very...
Yo, no lie, that background beat is fucking fire though. Like, I would love to have that as an instrumental and him rapping over that. That sounds really dope.
tippy top. And then you get on the back of the line, and you start waiting and waiting and waiting. And then you wait some more and more and more and more and more. And more and more. Then you get closer and closer and closer until you're next in line. When it's finally your turn, you wake up from a dream because God isn't fucking real.
Okay. So, we're going there, okay? Because God isn't fucking real. That was certainly an interesting intro. Let's see if this becomes kind of a theme throughout this album, talking about religion, God, or heaven. But yeah, that beat was fucking fire. That was something that sounds like a beat that could have been on To Pimp a Butterfly by Kendrick Lamar. And so let's go ahead and listen to the first real song, 4200 Choices. Should be this one, yeah. Jesus. That's a bass for you.
I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a Draco and bang, bang, bang. No one warned you, ain't no time for no bang, bang, bang. When you sleeping on a stretcher like hey, hey, hey. I'm saying hey, 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 trying to live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing. If you see a gun and them bullets is coming, they did it, they dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they stop you in front of the Glen on their Baptist church. The trappers, they job, they don't have to work if they...
Okay, so for the bass is knocking pretty hard, but yeah, nothing in the lyrics really standing out so far. I'm not gonna pull up the lyrics in Genius because it's just gonna be a short album reaction. I'm not gonna talk too much over this, and the songs are also pretty short.
Niggas is stitching, they act berserk and expose a pussy like afterbirth. My mama told me go to church. I was sitting 10 rows from the first day, dreaming about everything I probably get if I take the lady in front of me's purse and run out the back door, nigga. If he act whore, ask for my relationship with the Lord. Shit. You can tell at the service I'm bored. Oh, no. Should I rather be on a resort? Oh, no. Should I rather be serving some boys? Oh, no. Should I rather be serving and stick to a chick sort of thinking I know she a slore? I'm drowning, swimming in this bitch, got me drowning. I'm drowning. Ice, yeah, this water got me.
Yeah, okay, that was pretty fire though. That whole segment, like the last 30 seconds were pretty good. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And his flow is really dope in that too. And yeah.
No flotation, bitch, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Coop by the boat, bitch, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. Ice, yeah, this water got me drowning, I'm drowning. No flotation, bitch, I'm drowning, I'm drowning. No flotation, bitch, I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a Draco and bang, bang, bang. No one warned you, ain't no time for no bang, bang, bang. You sleeping on the stretcher like late. I'm saying hey, trying to live day by day.
Okay, so there is. I mean, he talked about religion a bit again. Like he was saying that when he was at service, he's bored and he would rather be on a resort, and yeah, so kind of frustration with religion expressed here. So yeah, but that track is decent, I guess. Let's just close this out.
None of these neighbors say nothing if you see a gun and them bullets is coming. They did it, they dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping. No reason I'm.
Okay, so that was pretty good, I guess. And yeah, not much to say. It's a pretty short track, and it banged definitely. Like the beat was pretty hard, the bass knocked really hard on that. I bet if you listen to that with good headphones, then you can also hear that. So let's just go ahead to the next track, which is the E in Blue, featuring DMX.
Forgive me, and we'll hope they see. Will I lead them astray? You see, I love them like children. When I see them today, I pray.
Yo, what are these background vocals? There's such good ideas in these past 3 tracks, which should have been explored more, I think. Like, these background vocals sound fucking fire. Like, I want to listen to more of that. Like, but please make it louder and make a real song out of it. Forgive me, by the way, I don't know a lot about DMX, even though I consider myself not really a hip-hop head, but I listen to a lot of hip-hop, but I don't know that much about old-school hip-hop. I'm just gonna admit it right now. You guys can fucking crucify me, let's just go ahead and crucify me. I don't know most of the classic albums. Actually, I might do a reaction series where we react to kind of classic albums that I haven't heard yet. I know I'm gonna get fucking crucified for saying this, but I've never actually listened to Nas Illmatic or Tupac's albums. Most of them I haven't reacted to or listened to. I haven't listened to DMX albums. There's actually a lot of old school rap I have not listened to, so I might just end up doing a reaction series for that, because I know a lot of people enjoy that. And yeah. If this is probably a sample from somewhere, and I don't know if the background vocals are also part of that sample, but yeah, let's continue. Before I talk too much over a 53-second fucking interlude, Jesus.
And my heart go hand in hand. And for as long as I can, as long as you permit me, please give me the strength I need to live. Bear with me.
Okay, let's go ahead on to the next track. That was just kind of an interlude, which, I don't know. Religion seems to kind of be sort of a theme in this, and self-reflection, and just frustration, and yeah, let's go ahead. This is the first track that's kind of longer. It's about 3 minutes long, and it's called Alone. Yeah. So these are just kind of visualizers, I guess. No real videos.
If you don't like me, pick up your face from off the flow. Ditch all the hate your heart controls. That's just the basic part I know. And if you don't fuck with me, here's some.
Okay, so this is kind of a different vibe for him. He usually tries to go for really hard flows, like not fast, but hard beats, and kind of really pushing his voice into the beat, and he doesn't usually leave much space for melody or anything in his songs, which I know kind of changed, because one of the singles on this album, which is What was it called? Is it? Oh yeah, shit. It's not even on this album, but yeah, he had a Trigger Happy. Yeah, that's what this was called, and that was kind of a melodic. At least it had a melodic hook. So yeah, this is not that new to him, but I guess it's still pretty unusual for IDK.
Advice to off the low. Hide all your friends and all your hoes. They might just leave you all alone. All alone. I'm trying to get my hand up on a situation. Together we get heated like I'm hugging Satan. I'm busy trying to figure out the...
Okay, come on, that was pretty weak. Getting heated like I'm hugging Satan? That's pretty whack, to be honest. Like, I don't really enjoy that line.
path I'm taking. So I ain't got the time for all the gossip, hating, fossil fuel, gassing up your car.
Wait, what did you say?
Eat it like I'm hugging Satan. I'm busy trying to figure out the path I'm taking. So I ain't got the time for all the gossip, hating, fossil fuel, gassing up your car. Ain't enough to take you very far.
Okay, what the fuck did he say right there? I'm gonna pull up Genius now. Yeah, let's look up IDK. So yeah, let's go. Alone is the name of the song, right? Where were we? It's like busy trying to figure out the path I'm taking, so I ain't got the time for all the gossip. Oh, okay, I heard. I thought I heard something with God, which yeah. So I ain't got the time for all the gossip. Okay.
Very, very far. So why you at the bottom trying to worry about what I got? I'll be high reaching for the stars. If you don't like me, pick up your face from off the floor. Ditch all the hate your heart controls. That's just the basic part I know. And if you don't fuck with me, here's some advice to off the low.
I mean, I enjoy this kind of melody he is going right now with this flow. Like paired with this flow, the melody is pretty nice. But he should change things up a bit if he wants to keep the song interesting.
All your friends and all your hoes, they might just leave you all alone. I auto-parallel park my new Beamer as I reminisce when my teacher told me I would never know shit since I used to be a daydreamer. It's funny how the shit I dreamt about's the shit I'm living now, and all the math that I was supposed to learn isn't needed. So I'm like, dear teacher, suck my penis. They say that everything happens for a reason. Well, my life's the definition, I'm the meaning. If you don't like me,
I don't know. Song's alright, I guess. Talking about struggling in school, teachers telling him he's not gonna become anything because he was daydreaming in school, probably about his music career. It's not bad topically, but bar-wise there was nothing that really impressed me or that was too complicated. I might have missed one or two bars, but there wasn't like that much wordplay, and I don't think the melody that came up really made up for the lack of bars.
pick up your face from off the floor. Ditch all the hate your heart controls. That's just the basic part I know. And if you don't fuck with me, here's some advice to off the low. Hide all your friends and all your hoes. They might just leave you all alone.
Yeah, I don't know, I'm not that crazy about this track. The problem is when you focus a song around this idea that you wanna have more melodies than complex bars or hard flows, and you really have to kind of change up the melody. Unless the melody is really fucking good and you can just keep going with it, it just sounds repetitive at some point, which like, I know that he can find better melodies and different melodies, but I think he should have just changed it up a bit, which, like, it would have done the song a lot of good to get a different melody in there at some point. So yeah, let's just go into the next track. Lily, it's called. Yeah.
Chase fast hoes, they don't work like that. If a rich nigga flirt, they gon' flirt right back. They gon' kiss you on the mouth, they gon' tell you the one. If you let a hoe free, guarantee they'll run like BG nigga with the wrath on. And I rock the Ricky, no lake, no Martin. And I beat the kitty, no draws, with a top on. Pulling on the top, till it rips like the wild dog. What's her name? I don't know, fucked a long time ago. Grade A head, yeah, top me on that honor roll. Ray J said he hit.
Okay, interesting kind of beat, and yeah, I'm not quite sure. Like, so far these songs are either too short, or there are just some good ideas that he's expressing in them, but he's not really fully fleshing those ideas out well. Or yeah, let's just go ahead and see what the rest of the song got.
Hit it first, what you lying for? Nigga can't see me, he on Stevie with the blind. Don't chase fast hoes, they don't work like that. If a rich nigga.
If I'm gonna hear another fucking Stevie Wonder being blind bar in comparison to something else that makes you blind, I'm gonna fucking. Jesus Christ, it's just. Like, guys, we get it. Stevie Wonder is blind and you can make punchlines with that, but. Doesn't mean you have to, it's kind of played out at this point.
Flirt, they gon' flirt right back. They gon' kiss you on the mouth. They gon' tell you the one. If you let a hoe free, guarantee they'll run like. I am not a fan of the bullshit. 20/20 vision right through shit. Whoa, shit. I'll step on your heart and abuse it. Like, who the hell you thought that you was using? Who the hell you thought that you was using? You be scheming, you be choosing. You the devil, like.
I like this flow switch up he has right here. That's pretty nice. It's does the song a lot of good.
Every time I see you post a picture, you be in a hotel at the hotel, knowing damn well you just got that new apartment right by the hills. Why the fuck you never got rent with your rent paid? I ain't tryna throw shade, but I ain't tryna work while a bitch tryna lay. So I say, don't chase fast hoes, they don't work like that. If a rich nigga flirt, they gon' flirt right back. They gon' kiss you on the mouth, they gon' tell you the one. If you let a hoe free, guarantee they'll run like.
But yeah, that hook is pretty nice. I enjoyed the song. Like, I wasn't crazy, but it was nice. I quite enjoyed it. It was not where I'm saying, like, oh my god, I gotta add this to my playlist instantly. I gotta tell my friends about this song. But it was a decent song, you know, I enjoyed it. I wasn't really mad at this song.
20/20 vision right through shit. Whoa, shit. I'll step on your heart and abuse it. Like, who the hell you thought that you was using?
Yeah, the beat is pretty nice too. I quite enjoyed that beat. So the next song is called Porno, and I'm quite excited for the features on this. Pusha T and JID are some pretty high profile features, so yeah, let's get into this.
Lemonade lips make a nigga blood pressure go drip, drip, drip. Bows is the devil like 666. Bows is the devil like 666. When I got you on my mind, ain't no room for a thought. When you laying on my chest, ain't no room for my heart. Girl, you know we wasting time like tick, tick.
Wait, that was a pretty interesting line. Did you just say when you're laying on my chest, there's no space for my heart? When you lay on my chest, ain't no room for my heart. Okay, that's pretty interesting. So is this like when I got you on my mind, ain't no room for a thought? So it's like when he's saying he's got this girl on his mind that there's no room for other girls who may behave slutty or like whatever you want to call it. When you lay on my chest, ain't no room for my heart. Now, at first I thought it was something negative, but it seems to be something good because he's talking about this girl. He might have talked about it the previous track, Lily. So yeah, he's definitely talking about the girl. Like, your strawberry lemonade lips make an N-word blood pressure go drip drip drip. Strawberry lemonade lips is pretty weird way to describe lips. Like, why that combo? That's like such a weird, like, yeah, I don't really get this, but yeah. So it's about this girl, and in comparison to people or girls who have like slutty behavior, I guess, and yeah, let's just keep going.
Tick, girl, you sucking up my time like tick, tick, tick. The Bible say beating my dick and killing is equal, but that don't add up. Cause the amount of times that I milk my shit'll probably be considered cereal. Them Cocoa Puff titties.
No, come on. That don't add up because the amount of times I milk my shit I'll probably be considered cereal. And before he says the Bible says beating my dick and killing is equal. So basically, he's talking about jerking off, and the amount of times he's jerking off, he could be considered serial jerker, I guess. And yeah, that. But yeah, the amount of times I milk my shit, I'll probably consider it cereal because of the cereal and milk. You get it, right? It's not that complicated. Yeah, but that was a pretty funny bar. Yeah.
Pretty kitty leave an X over his eyes like a cause clown. Shit, that's a fucking bar. Fucker in a 69, that's a fucking car.
Okay, come on, that was low effort. You started off really good, and I gotta say, I really enjoy this beat. This suits him really well. It's really hard. Like I don't know. Let me actually listen to that beat again.
Pretty kitty leave an X over his eyes like a cause clown.
Sounds like a distorted bass with some pretty fast drums. Yeah, there's kind of a drum roll in this beat, but yeah, it sounds like a distorted bass. But yeah, I mean, these are not bad bars so far. There's some pretty good shit in there. But that fucker in a 69, that's a fucking car. That's nah, hell no.
Fucking stars killing niggas every time I write like it's fucking SARS. Leave them charged, leave them Charmander without the tail spar. Oh well, I have no fucking heart. Back to my banana.
Thanks for explaining the punchline. Thanks. Leave him Charmander without the tail spark because the Pokemon Charmander dies when he loses his tail spark. Yeah, you didn't have to explain that with an ad-lib, but thank you.
Brain food is why she's smart, yellow and a head on point. It's like a brother's Bart Simpson, no OJ. It ain't fit, so she must have quit. Take my Johnny Cochran out and sit it on her pretty lips. Sex addict with no intent to ever quit. This what happens when you expose the porn at the age of 6. Like, you don't need no shot when your pussy is the bomb. Back shot, ATM, now she gone like. You don't need no shot when your pussy is the bomb. You don't need no shot when your pussy is the bomb. I wanna. You don't need no shot when your pussy is the bomb.
Okay. So, is she talking about being a sugar girl for the seducing sugar daddies? I hit him with a charm, make him put it on my arm. Like, you don't need no job when your pussy is the bomb because her pussy is so good that she doesn't need to work. Backshot, ATM, now she gone? Okay. Oh, excited for the Pusha T feature. I fucking love Pusha T. Daytona's, for me, was probably album of the year. I don't know what came out that year, but I think at the time I rated it album of the year.
If she's selling, she working, no lying. The price right, no flirting, I'm buying. Same day, airfare, I'm flying. Love trappers, love rappers, love diamonds. I got it, I give it, come get it. Birkin bags, bad bitches, come with it. City girls, come count up my digits. Can't break them, can't shake them, I live it. I ain't, I robot, I never. I only, big foreigns, I pedal. She chaser, speed racer, daredevil. IDK, king push, it's levels, yeah.
Yeah, that beat was fucking perfect for Pusha T. That was fucking hard. And there's another really good feature I'm on here that I'm really excited for. JID's right now one of my favorite rappers. Like, just the way JID uses his cadence, and he flows so smooth on a beat. That's what I don't get when people say when people compare JID to Kendrick. Like, the only thing they have in common is that they can have like a pretty nasally voice, and when they sing they have a nasally voice, and they imitate voices at some point, and yeah, but without the vocal inflections there's really not much that ties them together. Because not that Kendrick is off beat or anything, Kendrick is on point most of the time, like almost always, but the way JID flows over a beat is so fucking good. So let's see if he can do that on this track as well. Okay. That was pretty fucking weird. Just put a porn sample in there. Drop the link in the description, please.
Bad hoes is the devil like 666. Bad hoes is the devil like 666. When I got you on my mind, ain't no room for a thought. When you laying on my chest, ain't no room for my heart. Girl, you know we wasting time like tick, tick, tick. Girl, you sucking up my time like she wanna lock lips, I just put up.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I enjoy that hook. That hook's pretty nice, but unlucky that we only get a short JID feature here.
Overmade a stop pit inside of my whip. When I'm driving, it's called a cockpit. Obvious if she ride with a kid, is she giving knowledge like institutions disguising in schools and collecting profits? I missed. Give it a shit that she like some type of magician. My magical wand mischievous, clitoris infamous. God-given devil insidious. No condoms in the condominium. Idiot, she do this shit for any and many men or 50 Cent. Shit, I am 50 Cent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see what I mean though? JID, like, he flows so effortlessly over these beats. It just sounds so pleasing. Like, his lines roll off the tongue really well, especially because he also has internal rhymes like institutions disguised in the schools collecting profits. I mean, like, there's just so much good rhyming and good flow switches, and he's just so on point. And there's like, yeah, it just sounds fucking beautiful. I need to do like, I don't know, top 10 JID songs or top 10 favorite JID verse, some shit like that at some point, because I really want to make a video on JID. I hope he drops something this year or next year so I can review it. It's really fucking dope. I fucking love this song. It was really dope, especially because the features were also really nice. Like, the features were so good, on point, perfect for this track. So yeah, really good track. So yeah, let's go ahead and listen to the next track, I Do Me, You Do You, featuring Tyler, the Creator. So yeah, let's go ahead. It's a short one as well.
So many things I'm going through, so much that I wanna do, starting to become so clear to me. Tomorrow ain't really guaranteed. So many days I thought of you. It's about time you know it's true. Got to act quickly.
Yeah, beautiful background vocals. I'm really enjoying the IDK harmonizing with the background singer.
You and I can fall in love so many reasons why don't
So I know how you kind of feel about religion based off of your own work, but I want to ask you this. Do you believe that there's a higher power? I mean...
Okay, so it's just kind of an interlude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did you just hear the fucking bass in Tyler's voice? This just makes me realize how much I wanted a rap album from Tyler. Igor was a really good album. Like, Tyler's last album was really dope. But I really miss rapping Tyler because Flower Bomb was fucking sick. That was like... I listened to that album for so long, and it had so much replay value to me. And, yeah, just Tyler's voice is just so bassy, just nice.
Oh yeah, it's a higher power. I mean, something had to come up with all this shit, but if it's, I think God is in everybody. Shit is what you believe in. It's what brings you that immense joy that you can't even explain. I see what you're saying.
So let me say this. Telling us today that a man built Noah's Ark is just as crazy as us telling a caveman we built robot bitches we could fuck.
Okay, I mean, that was a nice interlude, I guess. I really enjoyed the background vocals in the beginning and IDK harmonizing, and so I guess religion is kind of the overarching theme of this album. So the album title, Is He Real, kind of ties into that, I guess. Talking about God, obviously. So yeah, the guy in Genius saying I really wanted the Tyler verse. I did want a Tyler verse as well. He would have also fit really well on that last track, actually. Like, that was perfect beat for him. But yeah, let's go on to the next track, which is called December.
This little girl, her name is Maxie. Her beauty's like a bunch of roses. But if I ever tell you about Maxie, you're gonna say I don't know what I know. But murder she wrote, murder she wrote, murder she wrote. No. When I saw you, I remember the feeling of December.
Okay, his singing in the hook's pretty good, but then the beginning was pretty cringe. Yeah, the first verse was pretty cringe. Yeah.
Tiptoeing and crashing like a ninja. Ease back and give me some time to process. I need a little more time with you as an option. Give me some time to process. I need.
Oh, nice harmonies. Yeah, I mean, this is pretty nice so far. I'm really enjoying this chorus so far. His voice is not bad. Especially, I'm surprised he can hit those high notes. But yeah, let's look at the second verse.
Dispatch. We're gonna need to call him when I get that. Slim with the thighs that mismatch. Sweet in your spice, your tic tac. Dispatch. Man, every time you call, I never miss that. You are the one, I guess that I could be wrong. Because every time I hear your body calling, I go outside in the hot. I know anything you did to me.
So this is Burna Boy. I've never heard of him before. It kind of sounds like an accent. I don't want to be ignorant, so I'm not gonna guess which accent, but it's a pretty obvious accent.
If I do you wrong, I'm sorry, and nobody do you like I do. You never say nobody move like I move. You know say I do me.
But it does sound kind of African, like somewhat some African accent. It must be. I don't know which one though.
Saw you, I remember the feeling of December. My fire will be floating like timber. Tiptoeing and crashing like a ninja. Ease back and give me some time to process. I need a little more time with you as an option. Give me some time to process. I need a little more time.
Yeah, I'm just enjoying it so far. It's pretty enjoyable. It's pretty nice, decent. Yeah. That is fucking cute, by the way.
Because every time I hear your body calling for me, I go outside in a hurry. I don't know anything you they do me. If I do you wrong, I'm sorry. I nobody do you like I do. You never say nobody move like I move. You didn't say I do me, I do you too. When I saw you.
So that hook, before we get into the hook again, this is really nice. I'm really like the hook. The melody is really good. His falsetto is actually pretty decent. I didn't expect this from someone who usually tries to rap really hard. Like, it's surprising when you hear them sing for the first time. So yeah, this song is decent so far. I'm not mad at this. The hook is definitely the best part of this song. I'm not really digging the feature that much so far. Yeah, I don't know. It just didn't add much to the track for me. This would be another one where Tyler would actually fit really well, and like Tyler the Creator would have really fit well on this beat, I think. Wait, let me actually look something up. Didn't he upload this? Didn't they have like? Yeah, see, these beats sound very similar. So this is what this kind of reminded me of, because like these have kind of a similar vibe. I don't want to say they sound similar, but they have a really similar vibe.
And give me some time to process. I need a little more time with you as an option. Give me some time to process. I need a little more time to physically like this.
So yeah, let's go ahead to the next track, European Skies. Oh, okay. People saying best song on the album, so this really should be interesting. Let's go ahead. So far, I think that's the longest track on the album.
Sun don't shine in the middle of November or December. Birds don't chirp in the middle of the night.
Those vocals, though, I'm surprised.
If the Son of God came in the form of a bird, it would never fly. European sky. They say seeing is believing. Well, I don't see angel nor demon. I demand explanation. The pastor says, for what reason? Well, pastor, your theory lacks reason. Meaning, when I ask Google the question, even Siri lacks speaking. It's semen, the sperm traveling to the air.
Oh, man. So he's going into... So this is the first week where he really targets religion, really has an open conversation about this, and... yeah. It's pretty, so far, kind of doubts with the existence of God, with the existence of angels or demons. They say seeing is believing. Well, I don't see angel nor a demon, so kind of looking for physical proof that you can see with his own eyes. So, yeah, he wants an explanation, and the pastor just says, "But why?" And then he just kind of starts to challenge him and explain his view, and it's so far it's nothing groundbreaking that has never been asked before or told on a track, but yeah, it's always nice to see sort of introspective lyrics coming through for younger artists.
Makes more sense than Adam and evenings of gospel. Your book speaketh of birth, but don't speaketh of fossils. It's awful how often we argue about these religions, what's right and what's sinning, who's lost and who's winning, while the winters of the ones without homes are too chilling. Would hell be a better place?
That was dope. I like that. Who's lost and what's right and what's sinning, who's lost and who's winning, while the winters of the ones without homes are too chilling. Yeah. That's pretty dope. Like just saying, why are we caring about what's right and what are considered sins when the people we're talking about don't even have heated homes in the winter and they're too fucking cold. Oh, okay, and he follows that up with would hell be a better place? They say it's warm there. So yeah, this whole thing, this whole segment here is pretty good. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this.
They say it's warm there. They say we all sin, so our people would swarm there. There must be a lot of room in heaven because only a baby is pure. So maybe we're born there. Maybe the division of religion would cause us to be torn there. Earth is so dirty. We come from the dust of the dirt from the earth. Earth is so dirty. We're told not to love worldly things, but we come from the dirt of the earth, and the earth is so worldly. As we fidget spin around the sun and the night swallows the day, remember that for some, sun don't shine.
Oh man, this is a really good track. This is probably, like, with the track Porno, that's probably the best track on the album, because Porno was probably the hardest track on the album with the best features, and this is probably the most introspective and most most, I don't want to say bar heavy, but the topics he's pulling out on this album are really on this track are really nice and interesting, and this hook is really fire.
If the Son of God came in the form of a bird, it wouldn't ever fly. European sky.
I don't get that. Doves don't chirp in the middle of the night. If the Son of God came in the form of a bird, it wouldn't ever fly. I don't really get that. Somebody explain that to me if you can in the comments. There's a lot of time on this track left, so I don't really know what. I don't really sure. It's just gonna be instrumental. Just gonna be the instrumental kind of fading out. That was beautiful. The instrument. This is a really beautiful outro, like a really beautiful instrumental outro. Okay, so let's go ahead to the next track, No Cable. This was a really good track, so let's see what this one is kind of about. No Cable featuring GLC.
I'm rotating with my true player partner by the name of IDK. We're trying to figure out when in doubt why all this petty shit gotta come our way, you know what I'm saying? Put an end to the motherfucking hate, let us rise and let us get straight. You know what I'm saying? We gotta demonstrate, we gotta congregate, and through this bullshit, man, we ain't gonna do nothing but aim and penetrate.
Why all my brothers trying to infiltrate my circle? Why all my sisters trying to spin my wheel and chase my cheddar?
Okay, so it seems like just talking about his his coming up, like just the I don't know. So I don't want to be negative about this. See, but this seems really boring, like from a subject matter standpoint, because like these stories. Oh, I came up, I had it so hard, but I was. I was really struggling, and but I pulled through with dedication, and I really done did it because like Jesus Christ, bro, it's all right, but you don't have to like at least do it in a clever way. Like Kendrick made a whole fucking album about him growing up, and followed that up with To Pimp a Butterfly, where he talked in the beginning about his behavior, acting foolish when he got signed and everything. Like there are creative ways to talk about this, but yeah, let's just before I judge this song too much, let's just listen to the lyrics.
Around and round like these women turning into gerbils. Guess the family mattered less when I was more an Urkel. Yeah, but now I'm still fond of, and everything I do is everything that they fond of. It's funny how I went from paperboy to making that paperboy, but I'm still trying to throw it at houses. My credit was fucked up, but now it's in fair condition. I'm telling the banks to help a brother, they never listen. Like almost every nigga in the world with the chains and the girls going through the same struggle just from a distance. We think they winning. And speaking of winning, the Reds.
Okay, so pretty much what I expected. Yeah, not much depth in these lyrics so far, I guess.
Skins losing, that's a representation of where I'm from. Cause when the guns pop, we lose a life, and that's the real conclusion. We watch and change the channel while we make excuses. He was just
described the shooting victim as a known drug dealer.
Change the channel.
Students evacuating with their hands up. The suspect dead.
Change the channel.
The newly updated Marriage Act gives same-sex couples the same rights as heterosexual.
Change the channel.
Okay, so talking about current events, I guess, and the state of police brutality, etc.
Brothers and sisters, we all brothers and sisters, we all brothers and sisters. Why every time I see a white person, I question myself like, am I gonna scare?
Oh damn, okay, so talking about being black now, I guess, in this verse. The hook was alright, I didn't really mind it, but it wasn't anything special.
Cause I'm black. But when I put my white voice on and ask him for directions, he just gives them to me with a dap and a smile. See, not everybody racist and shit, but we just trying to be prepared for all the hatred we get. Cause if I make the wrong turn and stop at a gas station, listen, there's a small chance that I could probably be lynched in 2019 and probably still in 2020 and probably 20 years later. Cause this shit ain't gonna leave, it's never gonna end. That's why I gotta scribble this pen, cause I...
Okay. So, if I get this right, he's just kind of talking about racism at this point, like that it still exists and it's probably going to exist in the future, and that this shit's never gonna stop and never gonna end. So he still has to continue writing this down and putting it in his songs, and yeah. But the thing he says after that, because I got a voice and no one in my generation don't ever say shit, that's not true. There are a lot of rappers who talk about this kind of stuff. It's just not the mainstream rappers. Like, you can't fucking expect people like I don't know what the fuck are their names, like Lil Tecca or whatever his name is, to suddenly start talking about police brutality. But yeah, Kendrick, J.I.D., Joyner Lucas, there are a lot of people who talk about racism and oppression of black people. So I don't think you can really make that argument that no one in this generation ever says anything.
I got a voice and no one in my generation don't ever say shit, cause it ain't cool to talk like this. But chalk lines tracing the bodies make me jot my shit. My job is this, say truth to make your jawline drip. So if I get flipped, this message is in all my hits.
He was just a drug dealer, record wasn't clean, so we see him as a thug nigga.
Change the channel.
He was just a crazy man, he blew up the school just a motherfucking say he can.
Change the channel.
I love this girl loves me, even though I'm a girl too. She my
Change the channel.
oh fuck it, we all brothers and sisters, we all brothers and sisters, we all brothers.
Okay, song was decent, I guess. At least it had subject matter. There are a lot of things that don't have any subject matter, so I guess it's better than having pretty fucking trash subject matter. But yeah, not that bar heavy, but nothing I really minded. It was alright. So let's go ahead. This is the next track. Michael, what the fuck with James Blake. I heard James Blake's album, but it didn't really stick with me like that. Yeah, listened to it at the beginning of the year, but yeah, never really came through on keeping on listening to it.
I aim my pistol at your heart. Back on my bullshit, Michael Watt. That's how I
This was definitely not what I expected.
know it's really PG. Back on my bullshit, Michael Watt. I was your bullshit at the start. Back on my bullshit, Michael Watt. But now
Okay, this is definitely not the kind of, like, when I heard the beat, I wasn't expecting this, but yeah, this is pretty nice. The melody's got going for it, it's pretty nice, and now he's gonna probably start his verse.
I'd rather see Michael Watt. Back on my bullshit, Michael Watt. Back on my bullshit, pull up on you, but beamer, that's cool whip. Bitches see them, they screaming, they drool quick. Coliseums, I see them, my door shit. Got me thinking like, I ain't got love in my heart for nobody that ain't got love from the start. My stepfather texted me and told me that mama died, ain't had a ball for a call. Now he just taking the house and
That's heavy. Stuff like that is heavy. Yeah. So it seems like he didn't like his stepfather that much, and his mom died, and he didn't have the balls to call her. Because I think, wasn't he in jail or some shit like that? So yeah,
no wealth. Keep the life insurance spread for himself. Had a nerve to move a bitch in the house and told grandma and grandpa he kicking them out. Back on my bullshit, Michael Watt. That's how I know it's really BT. Bullshit, Michael Watt. I was your bandit at the start. Back on my bullshit, Michael Watt. But now I'd rather see you bleed. Back on my bullshit, Michael Watt. Back on my bullshit, pull up on you, white beamer, that's cool whip. Bitches see him, they scream it, they drool.
yeah, but just wanted to touch on what he said right there, that his stepfather seems like a real dick if he just, keeping the life insurance, moving his girlfriend into the house, and kicking out the grandma and grandpa of IDK. Yeah, seems like just frustration with life in general and with his family situation.
Quick, Coliseums, I see up my door shit. In my mind, got your PM in my D. I'm trying to pull up in the PM. Ain't no leaving. Fuck with the gang and they leave you with a seizure. Operation, you go need your anesthesia. Spot you like cheetah. My watch is sick, the rocks is sick. I seen you.
Oh Jesus! Spot you like cheetah, because cheetahs have little spots on their skin, or on their, I don't know what you call it, but yeah, they have these little spots, little black spots on their skin.
The opposite, my watch is sick, the rocks is sick. I see your shit, the opposite. That's just the shit that I say to contain all the hate that I have in my brain. All I have is complaints, got me going insane. Yeah, I'm fly, but I wish I could jump off this plane. Can't nobody see the scars I got on my face. Can't nobody see the heart I had don't remain. Every time it beats, I beat myself up with shame. That's the reason why I keep on aiming it at your heart.
Okay. So just kind of talking about about real life stuff that's making him struggle, and family issues, and yeah. When's the James Blake feature gonna come in though? Because I haven't heard him yet. Did I miss something? I haven't heard James Blake. Like where was James Blake in this? Is there anything? I get I didn't hear him, but I guess. All right, that was pretty good. I think this might be an album where I actually have to take a little bit more time to score it, but I'm still gonna give it a score. That's why I have the system where I give an initial score and then kind of a score later when I've sat with the album for some time. But yeah, next track is Julia. It's the last track on the album. Oh, I think I actually heard this. Didn't you upload this as like a? Isn't this like a cover song? And yeah, I think it was a cover song where he was speaking about his mother's passing. Yeah, we don't need lyrics for this.
I could have been dead. I could have been just like Manny with a bullet in his head. I could have been his killer and living inside the feds with a calendar crossing off all the days beside my bed, or like his cousin. Yeah, I could have been a motherfucking McDonald's employee with a shorty like my wife, but we got kids. It's a shame, cause minimum wage in this
day and age, he's gonna say. But yeah, just speaking on his upbringing, I think, and kind of introspective lyrics again. It's obviously gonna target his mother's passing, as we heard, and yeah, I am interested to see if the visualizer is actually has something to do with it, because obviously, like comforting the sheep or putting your hand in their wool because it's really soft, it feels warm. These are obviously things you associate with wool. So maybe just fits right in with the song theme of his mother, like kind of looking for comfort, looking for warmth, and damn, look at me really interpreting the fucking visualizer here.
This age ain't enough to even buy the ass a bib. I could have been a college student paying my tuition, but I couldn't even tell you what the fuck my major is. But bust my fucking ass every day to buy a suit and make a resume and take an interview and lose to a kid with a fucking trade. Yeah, I could have been the owner of that business that hired her from the lust inside my brain. And even though I'm 50 and she 21, I use my power to fuck her, grabbing her with the same damn hand that has my ring. I could have been a wife staying up at night, looking at my watch like where's my man.
Okay, so this is not only about his mother. It's talking about what he could have potentially been, what kind of person he could have been. Obviously, previously talking about he could be some guy working at McDonald's, and just talk about what he could have been. I guess the conclusion is gonna be if it wouldn't have been without his if it wouldn't have been for his mother.
And I hope that he's okay when meanwhile he's inside a hotel, getting that hotel without a rubber or a shame. But stop that there. Since a little boy I knew that I was someone rare. I don't know how I knew, but I just knew it was something inside of me telling me I could be successful outside of society. History classes ain't working, I'm ditching these classes. Man, these niggas need glasses, they don't see it. I'm better than average, I'm telling you, coach, put me in and I'm still on the bench. I'm thinking I suck with your grades, a D and a D, a D and a A. That's an art, does that mean I'm great?
Okay, so just kind of talking about not being seen by a lot of people, having trouble coming up since he's having problems, like he's having problems coming up, and nobody's really realizing how good he actually is. Obviously, talking about the metaphor with the coach not putting him in, and him being on the sideline, and
yeah. Am I gonna be straight? And this what they say. There's no jobs for niggas that paint. So my whole fucking life I grew up thinking I can't. Niggas that paint, niggas that paint, niggas that paint, niggas that paint, niggas that paint. Meanwhile, I'm thinking that my life's fucked up, but my mom was going through it. She really had tough luck, but she kept it to herself. I had no idea, to the point that I denied the little things I'd hear from my family members now and then and here and there, till I saw one day that mama was losing hair and losing the weight, then eventually losing her brain till I put.
That hurts. I got fucking goosebumps from that. That was like not being told that your mother has cancer and just seeing her slowly devolve into what you don't even like, what you don't even recognize as your mother anymore, since she's losing her hair, she's losing weight, she's losing her memory, I guess, her mind, and you just have to watch. And he's not that old, I think, so might be that he's kind of that he was pretty small when this, or not that old when this happened. So this might be even more shocking when you just hear stuff here and there about like from your family, and you're not sure how to deal with it. So yeah, it's really introspective, and I got fucking goosebumps from the way he explained that and kind of described that.
Put two and two together, confusion was strange. Since my auntie told me the truth, I'd never be the same. When she died is when I heard my stepfather gave her AIDS.
Oh shit. Holy shit, so his stepfather must really have been a dick, so Jesus Christ. Holy shit. Yeah, this song, like, damn, these lyrics are just, this is probably, I wouldn't say it's the best song on the album, but it's definitely the most emotional song on the album, and I don't want to say I'm enjoying this because it's really sad, but the way he talks about this, the way he describes it, it really, like, it really works you up. It really gets your emotions going, and I got fucking goosebumps from the way he described all that. Yeah. I guess we're just now getting a little bit of an instrumental outro. Oh shit.
Alright, hey, so listen.
Beautiful
beat.
beat.
My pants. Red. Alright, so describe to me the color red.
Beautiful beat right there. I love the drums on that.
Without using another color or anything associated with a color.
I think the color red is something that provokes emotion out of people.
Nah, I'm saying, how can you visually describe what the color red is without using another color? It's impossible. There's no way you could do that.
No.
So look, how do you know that when you see red, right? I don't see blue. How do you know we see the same color? There's no way you could tell, like, if we could see the same color no matter what. Because I could have grown up my whole life thinking that red was really, I see blue, but I thought it was red because that's what they taught me.
Right.
And there's no way to describe it to you so to know we see the same thing. So if we can't even say that we see the same thing, right? Me and you can like literally talk about colors, and we're not advanced enough.
Is this gonna end up being about God?
Like society, humanity, whatever you want to call it, or technology, to say that, to know if we actually even see the same colors, how can we say that there is no God?
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much the album. The short tracks in the beginning, there were some good ideas, weren't fully fleshed out. The song 24 was great, Porno was great. December was pretty good. Obviously, there are a lot of interludes, which kind of I don't know if all of these interludes were necessary, but they most of them support the theme of the album. Obviously, talking about God, if He's real, and at the end, the outro just kind of sealing the album off with the thought: how do we know that there is no God if we can't even describe what? If we don't even know if we see the same, if we see colors the same, so. I don't know. The science behind that might not exactly be not exactly be sound, but I guess it's kind of an interesting thought to close the album out with. And yeah, the verse about his mother was fucking gut wrenching. Like, that was hard. Michael, what the fuck was alright. It's pretty good, I guess. I didn't like the single digital. I didn't react to it because I heard it before and it was just meh. No Cable was decent, I guess, but I didn't enjoy the guest on that. European Skies was really good. So yeah, overall, I think it's really hard because I don't want to give this album like a 6 out of 10 because I think it's better than that, especially because following the theme of this album and like. Because the album has some interesting thoughts, which are like none of them are that unique. Like, there's not a thought where I'm like, oh shit, no rapper has ever said that before or thought about that, or no person or philosopher has ever talked about this subject. But yeah, I always enjoy rappers trying out if they can find an overarching theme to their album, and yeah, just in general talking a lot about religion, because I don't think we talk enough about religion right now, like as of today. And yeah, interesting album. I think for now I'm gonna give this a 7 out of 10, but I will listen to it on my own and might just change the score later on. So yeah, this was IDK's album Is He Real? First reaction review. Pretty dope. So yeah, see you guys in the next episode, I guess. So bye.